Okay, it should be going live in a minute or two here. Hey, Grape, you're the first one here.
Yep, considering my thing did not give me a notification until just now. I will be getting the thing up in a second.
Hello, Phoenix.
Oh, we have 85 subscribers. Holy shit. See, let's pop out that chat. Pop out chat. Your voice sounds good. I'm going to close the stream.
Yeah, I've also got the chat window open here, too.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Holla holla. Hey, everyone, and welcome.
Spanish, so I have no idea what I said, so if I insulted you, I'm sorry.
Welcome to the second episode of Sidewinder Saturday here on Elite Dangerous with Monster Paws Gaming. I'm just sitting here in Fabian City in what is it? Some damn system. HIP 20-27-7. And we're just picking up a couple missions on my way back to Calnero. But basically what this stream's going to be focused more around is like combat and bounty hunting. Just so I can show off a little different side of the game from what I did last time around. Now, over this last week in Elite Dangerous, there's been quite a few interesting things that have happened. The Frontier Expo came out, which unveiled the timeline for a lot of upcoming updates in this year and the next. The Elite Dangerous Beyond series of updates, which, of course, a lot of the stuff is pretty secret. I myself, of course, did not go, because didn't get to. But, you know, it's one of those things. And it was a bit of a walk. But some of the things they've confirmed are coming somewhere down the line is some revamps to core systems, new deep space objects to take a quick beat at.
Now it does it. Yay, it works. Bots fucking works.
Yeah, about time.
About time, damn it. Jesus Christ.
And
it sends a link. Yay, bot. Sorry about that.
And the Thargoid stuff is gonna keep continuing on, because obviously it's an ongoing living story in a living universe, so that's always pretty nice.
That would be bad, having a living universe when you think about it.
Yeah, a little bit.
It'd be like Igor, or whatever his name is, Egon, the living planet.
Oh yeah, Ego,
yeah. I mean, could you imagine that? Hey! Hey! Hey!
You two should kiss! Just fuck already!
Seriously, universe, right now, we're just having dinner. Come on.
Get to the good stuff!
I wanna see some porn! Universe! You realize that everybody can hear you when you speak, right?
But, yeah, back to just a little bit more of the stuff from the Frontier Expo. They've also announced a few new ships, including a nice classic one from the early days of the whole Elite franchise, the Crates. K-R-A-I-T. For anyone who's interested in stuff like that. There's tons of videos from people who were fortunate enough to go to the expo. If you're interested in seeing some of those ships, like the Chieftain and the Type 10 Defender, two of the other ships that were announced for the Beyond updates, then, yeah, again, plenty of videos out there, and you can also check out the Elite Dangerous wiki and see some of the previous incarnations of these ships. Myself, you might notice that this cockpit is a little different from last time. That's because I'm not flying an exploration vessel, I am flying a space Ferrari. This ship here is the Fer De Lance. It is a pretty heavily combat-oriented ship. Can carry quite a few weapons, but it also has some nice applications for bounty hunting, smuggling, and a few other things. That's why I've named my ship after the world's greatest secret agent, Sterling Archer.
Really?
Yes, I did. So now that we're out of there, I'm just gonna set my destination to Calnero.
Phoenix says, I want to see some titties. Grape says, I swear I just heard a cockpit.
Well, titties, unfortunately, well, no. I'm sure we could get some titties on here. Sort of.
Don't look at me. Phoenix says, oh, double O. I don't want to see my mom's tits. What? Grape says, Lamau. I have food in my mouth.
So, first things first, we're just going to head off to Bulco Terminal to turn in some of these missions. And then we can head into some of these conflict zones around here. Because this is a living universe compared to a lot of other games, the states of different stations and systems are always changing. Like, they could be going through an economic boom, and in that case you get a lot better trade missions for more money, or you just get those more often. In war times, you get a ton of more combat missions, a lot of conflict zones.
I know you guys are wanting to be funny, but please don't say eat gay or say it's gay. Please. That's kind of disrespectful. Just gonna say that. Because, one, it's disrespectful to homosexuals. Two, it's disrespectful to my boyfriend.
Besides, I'll eat gay. I had sausage this morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And three, you're gonna get stuff like that if you say shit like that. But hello, Delirium.
Hello.
He said, Dad, why? Grape's just laughing in chat.
As you can see, the cockpit in here is pretty roomy, and one of the many reasons I hope Space Legs come about. This right here is something that's pretty fun. It's called Interdiction. Basically, it's an enemy trying to knock you out of your hyperspace, and basically you want to keep aimed at this escape thing if you want to get out of it, but I don't, so I'm going to submit to this.
Okay.
Because I'm going to waste this motherfucker.
What are you doing? Oh, you're being shot at. Okay. Oh, explosion! Are you winning or losing? I can't tell.
Well, so far not too much going on.
He says is the thing apparently is firing shit at him and things are exploding.
Also, the cops just showed up. So this guy's going to get his shit pushed in real soon.
Are you sure the cops aren't going to shoot at you?
Oh, positive. This guy has a bounty on his head.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what you get for being a space douche.
Woo! Die, you motherfucker!
Your brother just arrived.
Scratch one.
Your brother says hi.
Hey yo, you came in at just the right time. Now who's this dickweed over here?
I don't know. Someone's flying away from you, apparently.
Oh, it's one of the cops fighters. Okay. They're cool.
Oh, you're not gonna run over the cops?
Nah. I'm good with the people in the Empire.
I'd say let the force be with you, but,
Actually, wait. I'm gonna check and see if that asshole dropped anything useful. Ooh, yes, I need this. These chemical distilleries and a lot of these other things you can use to upgrade your equipment. These specifically usually go into making better hyperdrives, so you can jump further distances, which is very handy for an explorer. Or even for ships like this, which get like a range of maybe 20 light years if you're lucky.
he says he's gonna have to probably dip out here in a bit. The nurse is probably gonna be showing up.
Ah, okay. Well, at least he got to show up during one of the interesting segments just after I got interdicted. But yeah, we'll be getting into some combat real soon. And this stream will probably be going on for about 2 hours like the last one. So there'll be plenty to see. Okay. I think I got all the useful stuff that I need. I see Kashai is here now.
Nope. Shooting stars.
Bam 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 bam. Space!
Is that just gonna be our common thing from now on, where we just harmonize for no reason?
Probably a little bit.
Both realizes they know the song. Both realizes what's about to happen. Both are two separately different people, but still manage to do things at the same time. Very strange world we live in. And yes, memes.
Sweet, sweet memes.
Hello, Aqua. She says hello.
Hi, Aster. How's it going? Did you get a chance to check out yesterday's Kingdom Hearts stream? You were in it. Ish.
Piece of sissy. Hi, sissy. Says Phoenix. Are there black holes in this game? Of course there are black holes in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You honestly think Misfit would play a game that didn't have one? Can't hear the stream that you hear right now due to lag, so... is what Aster says.
Well, just pause it. Well, I would say just pause it for a minute and let it buffer, and you can catch up. Boofer. Boof.
Boof. Boof, 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 boof.
Oh, hello.
Once you go
An
back,
asshole
nothing
appeared.
goes back, is what Kishai stated.
There's an asshole here.
There's an oh.
Hi, asshole.
And what's your name? Asshole. It has been confirmed. Misfit is surrounded by assholes.
This might be actually kind of a challenge because they're in the same type of ship as me.
Oh shit. Is this like someone online or something?
Nah, this is just an NPC.
Oh, okay. I was about to say it'd be more of a challenge if it was a player.
Yeah.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Just the one, and that's asshole number one. I mean, I love you, dear.
Yeah, they're flying a Fer De Lance also. Same kind of ship as me.
Question. Did you change ships?
Yep.
Oh, so you changed ships from the last one you used on the first stream.
Yeah, the last one I used on the first stream that we did was the Asp Explorer. This one here is more a combat-oriented ship, the Fer De Lance. It's in the same league as another type of combat ship, the Python. They cost about the same and can do pretty much the same in combat, but in their secondary roles, they tend to be geared for different things as well.
Also, Aster says she just noticed we apparently have 85 subs now.
Yep, it keeps going up a little at a time.
And then Havoc says, and now I gotta go back in a bit. That sentence makes no sense. And now I gotta go back in a bit. So do you have to go in a bit or do you have to go now? I is confused. Oh. Redead or Shy states that he's going to be doing Resident Evil 4 tomorrow.
Ah, excellent.
For the streaming. Now, if you have test streamed, we'll need to get on that one, me and you, Kashai. So that way we can figure out what the fuck's going on. So there's something to look forward to apparently a Monday stream by Elric. Not only will his Creepy Reading Monday episode come out tomorrow, he plans to actually do a spooky stream. So it's not just Creepy Reading Monday tomorrow, folks, it's Creepy Streaming Monday. I had to think of that one on the fly, I'm sorry. Okay. He said I'll test stream later tonight and or in the morning. Monstrous Monday? Question mark?
Damn, this guy's got a lot of hull strength.
Well, your show on Monday is called Creepy Reading Monday for Halloween. So Creepy Streaming Monday would kind of work because it's still you. We weren't going for rhymes anyway.
There we go.
or
only 8,000
cliche
credits? What
of-
the fuck?
and we are trying to avoid the cliche of, you know, Mildred Mouse.
There's nothing I hate more than having to almost lose against some other fucking enemy and they don't even have a good bounty on them.
Phoenix says Mega Weenie Monday.
Mega Weenie Monday sounds like fun.
Sounds like a lot of weenie.
Wiener, wiener, chicken diener.
Technically, I'm having a chicken dinner, chicken wrap. Homemade chicken wrap. Mildred Mouse is my favorite Looney Tunes character. Now, I was talking about the cliche of, you know, branding that people tend to follow the Mildred or Mickey Mouse complex, where, you know, the first name and the name of what they are the same. So, for you, like Monstrous Monday, both start with M because, you know, that's the cliche. Dasher said, "Wink wonk, diggity donk."
I agree wholeheartedly. Wholefartedly.
Wholeheartedly. Or Old Man Smithers cliche. Have you ever noticed that, like, in every, like, spooky, creepy, mystery, type cartoon that was in the same vein as Scooby-Doo?
No.
Always seemed to have an Old Man Smithers.
Yeah, there is that.
Like, it was, like, a must-have amongst them. That there was always a creepy old man called Old Man Smithers in at least one episode. It's like, why? You know?
Yeah.
Like, what was the purpose of Old Man Smithers? Well, couldn't he be Old Man Lenny? Old Man Jarvis? Old Man Michael?
I mean, I suppose it could be.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like that name has a staple in creepy mystery show type shows. There's almost always an Old Man Smithers. And if it's not his name, it's like what they call him. Is his name really Old Man Smithers? Nah, that's just what everyone calls him. Why? I don't know. And usually, if they do it with that concept, you usually find out that he was an old smithy. So,
yeah.
Old Man Smithers. And it's like, okay, that can probably explain why that he's called Old Man Smithers, but why are there so many damn Old Man Smithers? Were there that many Old Man Smithies?
Apparently. Considering that there's such a big trope for it.
Yeah. And it's just kind of weird. I mean, wasn't there an Old Man Smithers or something like that in one of the Scooby-Doo movies?
I think so.
Kashai says this game is very orange.
Yep. It's kind of like Deus Ex Human Revolution, where everything's piss yellow. Except this is more orange.
This is the type of piss that if you have, you probably should go see a doctor.
Probably, yeah. Especially if it's glowing like this.
Or have spots of red in it. Every now and then. It's like, what? We're making a joke, Fee. But that is actually the name of a color, I do believe. It's a type of yellow actually called piss yellow.
Probably not specifically that, but yeah.
Yeah, he said Old Man Smithers is indeed Scoobington Doobington. You do realize, Kashide, that Scooby's real name is Scoobert, right? Scoobert Doo. Doo is the dog's last name. But his first name is actually Scoobert.
And now, because I had a promise to keep. Boobs!
Ivan, want to know?
Well, Phoenix was wondering if we'd see tits on the stream.
Oh yeah, if you can, as you can see, the human variant of, you can't color your beard?
Nah, unfortunately. I wanted to. Actually, I can.
Kind of look like his character. He's made himself look like Misfit. Oh, you can do it! Oh my God, he's got his green mustache. He's got his green beard.
But can I get the right beard? No, it looks like it's only that. I'll take the goatee. Hell yeah!
I said, he has my beard! And she says, oh my God, yes!
Bruh, I've been rocking this beard IRL minus the green for like the last 4 years.
He has. That he has.
Usually with a curled handlebar. Yoink.
But because of his job at GameStop, they won't let him color his hair. Otherwise, he'd probably have hair like that right now.
Oh yeah, I'd be rocking the green mohawk.
There was me too, on and off. Fish Eye says. Hello, 5 people watching. This is 1, 2, 3. Does it count us as watching?
I don't believe so, since we're both on the same account right now.
No, we're not.
You're on the Monster Paws account?
No. I'm on mine. I always do it on mine.
Oh.
Oh, Shai says there was a Randy Savage beard.
Oh yeah! Unfortunately, no hats. But yeah, there are quite a few options you can do for customizing your ships and stuff. Some of them I can show off in a little bit. I don't have access to them yet, but I intend to pick them up at some point.
Nice. Shai says, brother...
Brother! Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim! Gotta put all the emphasis on the T.
Now do that again in Papyrus's voice.
Need a little excitement? Snap into a bowl of spaghetti!
Phoenix says Big Brother Goron.
Now you're just making me think of Full Metal Alchemist.
Shai says, oh yeah. Question, Misfit.
Yeah.
Were these chicken breasts supposed to be boneless?
No. They weren't boneless. They were just regular ones. Until I bonelessed them.
You missed one.
I'm not surprised.
You missed one.
I was in a bit of a hurry. Notice I didn't even make me any yet.
What up, fam? Says Jay Icewolf.
Word.
What's up, Jay?
Can I get a boneless pizza?
Bonus pizza.
Now we're going to head out to this extraction site because here's a good place to find some pirates.
Phoenix says with a 2-liter of Coke to go with your boneless pizza. Jay says no Coke for you.
So I guess we won't be partying with any of those delicious nose clams.
What?
It's a thing. Look it up.
Nose clams.
Nose clams.
That just sounds wrong in so many ways.
It really does. But that's what you get with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Shar says 2-liter machine broke. We got 1 liter though. Now, I can't figure out whether you're upside down or right side up.
Ah, it's relative.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're not about to become the Titanic, are you?
I mean, I might end the stream that way.
Because you're in, like, iceberg sitting. Jay says Kerchew. So what are Kerchew doing? Grape says meow.
Meow.
Says, sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds. I'm gonna blast this motherfucker.
I see fields of fog, giant asteroid, and this Nimrod.
Named Philip Young, and I think to myself, you fucking exploded.
There's another asshole coming after me, and all I want is his dumbass bounty, and I think to myself, maybe he will explode. I think to myself, I'll probably shoot him down and make him explode.
But it turns out he's not. He wasn't an asshole. However, this guy's ship name is Heaven. It's a shame he doesn't have a bounty on him because I want to send him to heaven.
Really? I figured you'd want to send him to the other way just to prove him wrong.
Probably. But considering his rep is clean, that's probably where he's going.
This is Elite Dangerous, a space game, basically. You drive around the ship, you kind of have a customizable human being person that pilots the ship. You do random shit, or in Misfit's case, you do random shit that usually ends up with you dying.
Uh-huh.
Like fly constantly inside of an asteroid field, because why the fuck not?
This is where all the parties go. What's going on here?
And if you want to know whether he's right side up or right side down, I have no clue.
Is this a friend? Damn it, it's a friend.
Is this friend? It is friend.
I came here to kill people. Damn it! What are you doing flying in an asteroid field, mining with no shields? Fuck you! Please tell me there's someone here who wants to die. Nope.
Jason's space is so cool.
It's so cool!
Yep. It's so cool. Space is so cool. Gotta love when Discord takes a big shit on your desktop. Grape says rip.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to hop out of here, then go to some other part of the rings.
Aw, why?
No pirates hanging around right now.
Oh.
And this is usually the best way to get them back. Just hop out of there for a second.
Grape says no.
That just reminds me of a Filthy Frank clip.
Jay says oof.
Oh my god, look at that face. If you're feeling suicidal, you come to the right place.
What?
It's a Filthy Frank thing.
Oh.
Of a Taylor Swift song.
What the fuck are you? What was that below you? Was that another? Was that like mini asteroids?
No, those were the same full-size boulders. I'm just far enough away from them.
Oh. Because it looked like you were skimming the top of them. I was ready for you to just like have sudden vibratory issue where it's just like.
Oh, I was skimming the top of them.
What is this? The Bifrost Bridge?
I mean, it could be if I fuck it up.
What do you mean? What are you doing? Misfit, what are you doing?
Probably fucking it up.
Jay says, I just realized I was watching the stream 30 seconds late. Great, says, oh. 9/11 with the spaceship. What are you doing?
Skimming along the rings.
Why?
Just for the sake of doing it.
Okay then. Jay says, do it. Oh look, you can see him playing with his joystick. Isn't that lovely?
If only I was at a place where there's a better...
Starbound 3D, Gushai says. Jason, is that an Atari you're playing? Possibly. That's what he's playing with? I don't know. Misfit,
Yes?
stop playing with your joystick.
Okay, time to get back to the zone. Woo!
No one wants to see you for 2 hours playing with your joystick.
Yeah, true, I'm not Yamix. I can't bask like a pro.
Gushai says, I want to play Atari.
As long as you're not playing with my joystick.
Why? Gushai says, but I don't have one.
You don't have a joystick? My friend, I feel sorry for you.
I think he means he doesn't have an Atari.
Sure.
Jay says, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship zooming through the sky.
Woo!
And back to Suicide Valley. Misfit, I see what you're doing.
America! Nope.
Gushai says, I have 2 joysticks. Grape says, I want a joystick. And Jay says, whoa!
Wogue.
Jay says, oops, caps. Now, I think that's appropriate.
Yeah. I think that Wogue deserved capitals.
Yep. The Wogue was caps needed. Jay says, I have a joystick.
Aw, shit.
So many joysticks. Why? Grape says, lucky.
Ah! Someone I can kill!
Oh shit.
You're gonna die, friend!
But wouldn't they make them not friend if you can kill them?
Everybody's my friend.
That sounds almost like...
But not for long!
That sounds almost like the psychopathic. Everybody's my friend.
Bye!
But not for long. Jay says, I got a Scooby-Doo plug and play. Fight me.
My dude, I will give you at least 5 nickels for that.
Nickels or nipples? It sounded like you said nipples.
Take your pick.
Hi, Rain.
Ow!
Welcome to the stream where Misfit blows up people. Apparently. Rain says, I'll take nipples. Jay says, woke.
Hey!
Hey, 5 nipples. One
Hey.
nipple.
Two!
2 nipples.
2 nipples.
3 nipples. Nope, not doing this.
This person looks like someone who needs to die.
My nipples are up for grabs, this is great. Oh, goodness.
That's a very nice ship you have there.
He's going to kill me for that comment, Rain says.
This is a very nice ship you have there. It'd be a shame
Well,
if someone took it.
everybody that I know of in this world has nipples, to take nipples, you technically you kind of have your own readily supplied.
Okay, this person only has 4% hull left, so I'm gonna nose boop them.
Jay says type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes,
I'm gonna nose boop this person to death.
No, Rain, this is Elite Dangerous. Misfit's like favorite game.
Boop.
He's almost constant.
Ah!
Like, did you make him explode by booping him?
Yep!
Hi, Rain's dad, says Kishai.
He only had like 2% hull left, so I had to.
The Misfit just performed the boop of death. He booped him so hard, he exploded.
And here's someone else. And they're part of a group, so I got 3 people to take out.
Yay! Where are you taking him?
To hell.
Oh, okay. Did you have reservations?
Nah, Michigan's not that far away. No, there's a city.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Hell, Michigan. It's a place.
Hell, Michigan. Okay. You have, like, restaurant plans?
Nah. Well, I'll just see what happens. Aw, shit.
I think what he's saying is he wanted to say hi because I've been saying your guys' comments aloud on the stream. Jay says, do a barrel roll.
I accidentally shot the wrong dude. Now the cops are mad at me.
Do a barrel roll.
Dun, dun, dun,
Or as we
dun,
found
dun,
out, an
dun.
alien roll.
Oh yeah, they mad.
Yay, says Jay. Kishai says, I shot the sheriff. I fought the law in the law run. I mean, one. You're just hoping they run into the situation.
I gotta go pay the court a fine or serve my
that's
sentence.
That's not a barrel roll, that's a corkscrew. Call me Scion. Okay, Jay, I shall call you Scion.
We shall call you Jay Scion.
Alien roll, technically. They want you. They're still wanting you to perform an actual alien roll.
Well, I can do this. I'll just have to get back to the station and pay my fine. Because right now I just sort of accidentally killed a cop. So I gotta do something about that. Well, I didn't kill him, I just sort of accidentally fired about 50
Jason.
shots into them.
Yashai said, but yes, corkscrew is a good name. Or a good nickname. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Now I gotta go pay my fine for killing a police in space.
Yep, Rain, police brutality. I brutality the police.
He brutality the police.
Whoops.
Whoops. Alex says, stop right there, criminal scum.
Basically that, huh?
Sciences want to join my free gift card giveaway. I don't know.
Word?
Rain says yes. Grapes has got to go for a bit. Okay, Grape. Please. No, please, Grape. Let's want to join my sniper clan. This is shy. And the please, no, was between Scion and Rain. Rain says, you shall not pass. Grape says, I'll be back in about 20 or 30 minutes. Okie dokie, Grape. There's a C in the sky. Says Kashai. That didn't rhyme at all. Sign says, like, sub, and comment for your chance to win an Apple or Google Play gift card. Scion, you do not have an Apple or Google Play gift card. To do that, I'm pretty sure. That's false advertisement, child. Rain says, let me know if you guys find Whitley or the Space Corps, okay?
Boy.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Okay. 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 Science says, oh yeah. Says if that's in this game, I will shit my pants.
Look at the shiny.
Ooh.
It's a shiny.
I am shiny. Like a treasure from something pirate deck. Shipwreck. Scrub the deck and make you feel shiny. Rain says space.
Boop. Okay, time to dock.
Oh no, Misfit's docking. Sign says Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Okay. Which I said C and D from Disney in 3, 2, 1. Rain says, is that a shiny, a space Rudolph?
Basically.
Yeah.
Except someone strapped him up to the side of a remote outpost, so he's probably not doing so good.
Has been strapped to a long pole, so the ships that go by will know why that is their own goal. Rudolph the space deer is as happy as can be. Of course, what else would you be if you were tied up just like him?
Yeah.
Kashai's is metal as fuck. Bulkow Terminal. Bulkow.
Bulkow.
Bulkow. Enter hangar.
Entering the hangar.
Kashai says granddad.
Granddad! Flintstones!
Sion says ching chong. Oh, ching chong, sing song. I will hit you in the back with a ping pong. Rain says, my dad called you Redhead Hunter because of your name.
Well,
I get that a lot. So does that mean you're into gingers? Is that what we're getting from this, Kashai? Is that you're a ginger lover?
Da-na-na-na.
Dun 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 da da.
Ba 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 ba.
Rain's like, what? She's like, whoops. Fine payments.
Yup.
Scion says, what are you using to record?
Oh, I'm just using the stream from the PS4.
Kashai says, I plead the fifth. Well, that definitely means you're guilty, because everyone knows that when you plead the fifth, you're automatically guilty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Scion says, oh. Rain says, you forget my comment. Oh, I didn't see that one. Rain said, apparently, that explains a lot since I am a ginger.
Aw, shit.
I didn't actually see that. I saw Sion's comment, what are you using to record? Awkward. Comment appeared out of nowhere. Hi, comment.
Bam, 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 bam.
Kashai is confused. He said, they said it though. They didn't? Question mark? I can't type. Phoenix says quack. Rain says hi, comment. What the fuck was that? Was that like a mini you or something a moment ago?
What?
Like a moment ago, was that like a mini red version of you?
Not as far as I know. I mean, the ship here is red.
Yeah, okay then. Shai says bat squeak. At me wow.
That's the cat's meow.
That's me wow. Cyan, I don't know what he's saying with that. Shai says Foxia. No, you got it wrong, Shai. Foxes don't yiff, they scream like a murder victim. A female murder victim. Cyan says at the face. Rain says, no, bad, we don't use that Y word. But yeah, foxes don't make that sound. They kind of sound like this.
I thought they sounded like, hey, girlfriend. Or maybe that's just the foxes I've known.
They like scream like a woman in distress.
Well, that's only.
Ree!
Well, that's only if you cheap out on the lube.
Phoenix says re.
PG-13. Oh yeah.
Science says gender bender alert. Shy says re. Shy says rye.
Zawardo.
Rain says they bark too. Yes. Shy says borf.
Barf, 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 barf.
Cyan says borf. Oops. Bork. Rain says bork. Rain says fork. Science is spork. Spork, the invention of all inventions. A combination of fork and spoon. Eat spaghetti and soup at the same time. Maybe not exactly at the same time, but you get my gist. You don't get my gist because you're trying to eat the soup and spaghetti together. You are disgusting and should die. And the spork is a perfect weapon. I shall spork you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Science and spork in chat. Why else would I make that monologue about sporks?
I have no idea. But I'm sure you'd find a reason.
Of course.
What?
It sounds dirty if you say I'm going to fork you. It sounds even worse if you say I'm going to spoon you. But if you say I'm going to spork you, that's just funny. Kashai says, Hermione Granger pulled me towards redheads from a young age.
That makes sense enough.
I think you forgot to tell someone else that you were streaming. Because now his voice is probably going to be in the stream. Science says, I'm going to spoon you. Let me spoon you.
That sounds like a party.
He says, oh, nope. Or, oh, no. Kachai says, I blame Harry Potter. That actually reminds me of when Harry Potter was coming out in my school, when I was in, like, 5th grade. They literally had posters all over the school that would basically be considered a meme on the internet today. It was a bunch of posters saying, who wants to read about a Harry Potter? And it was literally a picture of a hairy man making pottery on a pottery wheel. There's a black and white photo of literally a Harry Potter.
They clearly underestimate the depths of my determination.
And I remember going by this going, okay, yeah, I can see their point. Who would want to read a book about a Harry Potter? That just looks disgusting.
And now I've just got to head back over here because apparently when I paid off all those other fines, it didn't pay off the one that I currently have.
Oh, well, anyway. It was just kind of funny because I was like, is this really what the book's about? Because this was while the book was being, like, coming out. It hadn't physically come out yet. So I was like, and this was all over my school. It wasn't promoting the book, it was demoting the book. Like, it was literally just big, huge posters all over the school making fun of a book that hadn't even come out yet. So nobody even knew what the book series was about at that time. So when the book came out and we found out it was like about witches and wizardry and stuff like that, nobody deemed it necessary to take the posters down. So we still had the who would ever want to read a book series about a Harry Potter still on display on the walls. Of course, they put right next to it the actual poster of the actual book, Sorcerer's Stone, or Philosopher's Stone, whatever you call it, not too far off from it to promote the book. So they had one poster demoting it and making fun of it, and another poster promoting it. So it was an interesting fifth year of school. But I will never forget the Harry Potter poster. Anyway. Apparently, let's see. You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard. Science says you're a wizard, Harry. Kashai says you're a Harry wizard. Science says no, I'm just Harry. Kashai says mum. And Wookiee pottery, and Science is food.
I agree with everything.
I agree with everything. How did we get from talking about spoons, sporks, and space to Harry Potter?
I have no clue.
I have no idea.
He's crazy.
Science says that's a bad sign. Bad.
This craziness.
Dang it. Or dang it. At least he doesn't know how to spell dagnabbit.
Dagnabbit.
He says, same way you went to talking about edible underwear on one of the art streams. Yeah,
well, that's just something that people needed to know about and discuss.
Yeah. Science says, I tried to make a sign, but it didn't work. Shai says, my taste in women brought us to Harry Potter. Science says, dag nabbit. That's dang nabbit, not daggummit. Shai says, that's concerning. What part's concerning? That your taste in women brought us to the discussion of Harry Potter? Or the fact that on one of my art streams I actually went from talking about something to edible underwear? Because apparently, if I'm not mistaken in that discussion, some of you guys actually did not know that edible underwear existed. Like, seriously. I mean, how do you not know about something so controversial and weird? Science says I'm gonna go play some CSGO.
Alright, well, have fun.
Alright, have fun, Scion. Thanks for joining us. Shai says the Harrington Pottington.
Oh, shit. So apparently, since I'm going to have to leave and let the heat die down over here for a little bit, I'm going to run another mission over to a different station.
Why?
Well, because I can't pay off my bounty.
Why?
Because it won't let me.
That's dumb.
Extremely.
Does it normally let you?
It depends.
Depends. So basically you're just gonna have to let these people have time to mourn the policeman you've destroyed?
Yeah.
By accident while trying to fight pirates?
Usually just jumping out of the system will do the job.
Yeah. I want to design a spaceship multiple light years in size.
I'd like to point you towards a game called Star Ruler. It's not one that I'm a particularly fan of, but two people in the group, Kilroy and Havoc, are both people who've played it. And in there you can make some pretty big ships. Like
That says spherical.
You could probably do that. If you can make a single ship almost as big as the entire galaxy, then yeah, you can manage that.
So yeah.
We will go here first. And now comes more of that delicious waiting. But fortunately, there are some conflict zones around here, so we can go into one of those in a little bit.
Well, it is 6:56 now.
Yep. So we are 1 hour in. Well, just a little over an hour, but yeah.
Wait, didn't you start like right at 5 tonight, or right at 6?
I started at 5:50.
Okay, so about 6.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're coming up on the basically the hour mark, and we're gonna try and make it a normal thing that on the hour and half mark, like 30 minutes till closing, we're gonna do Patreon shoutouts. Because Monster Paws does have a Patreon, thanks to one of our members suggesting that we go ahead and get one anyway. Hello, Doomsday.
Hi there.
How are you?
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. But yeah, we do have a Patreon, and we will incorporate that link once this video goes up. The link to our Patreon is actually on the banner as well. So, yeah. And if you want to see more content and be notified of it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell. What else? We would enjoy like comments very much on some of our videos to like let us know what you guys as viewers actually want to see, what we can do, you know, because of limited supply type things, on whether or not we'll be able to, but we'd probably love to hear the considerations anyway for the future. Because this group is like 20 plus people. Oh, thank you, Doomsday.
You are in breach of Imperial mandate. You must clear the station convoy immediately.
Well, hopefully you like the content that you're seeing.
Landing permission.
Other than us being weird. Well, that's normal.
Docking request approved. Land on designated pad number 45.
But yeah, we'll do Patreon shoutouts like 30 minutes till end time, so that way that should let everybody know that that's about how much longer they have for the stream. We have for the stream is 30 minutes. Most of these streams are gonna try to like keep them like 2 hours long, which I know is a long video, but
Yeah, as far as a lot of streams go, it is a bit on the shorter side, but it just happens to work out best for us anyway.
Touchdown confirmed. Execute
Wait,
system
really?
shutdown. We trust this facility.
okay, yeah, I guess I can see that. I forgot that there are some 4-hour streams that I've seen.
Mm-hmm. That and a lot of like the Vine Sauce streams push upwards of 8 easy.
Oh, jeez. Who's the bald man?
Bald man, that's the guy that runs this place. Shelby Ortega.
He looked like an old version of you.
He kinda does. Just not as awesome.
Is that like maybe that's your dad?
Possibly. I mean, I did just sort of pop out of nowhere. Okay, so now we're in Kamadhenu, which a lot of people might recognize as the base of operations of our glorious Emperor, Ursa Lavini Duval.
Welcome back, Great.
Let's see what kind of missions we got.
Doomsday says, I am liking this game.
Have you ever played Elite by any chance?
Don't forget, some people have mentioned there might be a little bit of lag, so...
Mm-hmm. Excellent. That didn't take long at all. I finally got a promotion job.
Yeah.
Ah.
He says nope. He or she. Doomsday says nope.
Well, there's the advantage. You can pick it up either for PC, PS4, or Xbox One. And of course, you can get that digitally, or for the console releases, you can get it in a physical copy. It usually runs like about $50, but that also includes the Horizons DLC patches, which is a lot of the more recent content, including the ability to like land on planets and stuff. Well, certain types. But other than that, you can usually buy it on its own for like $30 to just sort of get a taste for it.
Shy says, oh, I forgot to mention that's my alt account. Doomsday says Buckle Circus.
Oh, Kashai, way to be a fucking cock tease.
Don't do stuff like that, Shy. That's not nice.
But yeah, if you are interested, there is a demo available. If you're playing the PC version, you can download it for free. It'll basically take you through the tutorial stuff and whatnot. If nothing else, it'll at least show if your computer can run it. Or at least run it up to the standard of where you'd want it.
Shy says, I've had my fun. Bad Kashai, don't do that. That's mean and not nice and very disrespectful.
Anyway, let's see if we got any other missions going to Nemgla, because apparently that's where I got a mission to go to finally get a promotion in here. One step closer to getting the Imperial Cutter.
The what?
Imperial Cutter. It's a another nice ship that's kind of locked behind the halfway broken ranking system, where basically you got to do an ass load of boring missions just to get reputation with the greater factions.
Also, Kashai says sorry.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I can keep it here though, Kashai said.
Okay, first things first, I'm going to take this ship over to Cooperport, which is another station in this system.
Ship released. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
But yeah, that might be something you want to avoid in the future. This goes to anybody who watches people's streams, not just ours. But if you have an alt account and stuff like that, don't message the, don't sit there and try to trick the, because you think it's funny, don't sit there and try to trick the streamers, like I said, on any streamers, it's very disrespectful. Don't try to, like, trick them while talking with two different accounts as if they're two different people. That is, to me, that's kind of rude, personally.
Okay, now we're jumping out of this area to the next.
I mean, yeah, for some of the much bigger streamers, it'd be harder to do that because of how fast the chat goes by. But at the same time, it's still kind of rude either way, even if you're doing it. You know, and yeah, like I said, you could call this a message to any other people out there who will eventually watch this video when it goes up. To just be kind of respectful to streamers, because some YouTubers, that's all they do is streams. So if you have an alt account and you're just wanting to, like, use that alt account to help that streamer or that YouTuber's group or channel, I guess, by adding another subscription to them, I guess that's all good in the end, I suppose, but at the same time, it's probably best to, if you have, especially when there's like the streaming chat, not to use the alt account to talk to them, because, like I said, it's kind of, you'd end up having to pretend to be multiple people, which eventually you get found out and you get in probably pretty big trouble with YouTube. So probably best not to do that. Just FYI. Well, I understand you didn't mean any harm. You still should have disclosed it before you done so. But with some YouTubers, some streamers, they probably would get mad at you for doing it in the first place, whether you disclose it or not. So you just have to be careful with what you do. But yeah, just like I said, this isn't just towards you, Kashai. This is towards anybody who watches the video once it goes up. That just remember, we are doing this to entertain, to make people have something to watch other than television. And while, of course, YouTube commentary, gaming commentary stuff isn't as popular as it was back in the early days, and people are wanting, and I've read many comments about this, people are wanting more skits and things like that, like, quote-unquote, the early days of YouTube. Sadly, some of us aren't at that stage to where we have enough funds to get stuff to do skits. This is also why a lot of YouTubers start out with doing just little bitty things like this. Like gaming, streaming, and art, and slight animation. That's why people start with this. Some of people with the animation, though, that's strictly all they're going to do, and all they want to do is animation. Which is good. But those of us who just do art, or just do video game type stuff, or do, as Monster Paws is trying to do, doing multiple things like readings, speed paint, speed arts to show the different artists in the group, and as well as video game stuff. We're working towards being able to get the funds to being able to do skit type stuff, as well as still trying to do all of the rest of the other things too. But until we get to that point, sadly, we're not going to be able to do skits or, you know, stuff like that. Sorry for rambling. I don't think Misfit can hear me.
Alright, so now that we're done with the little trip over here, we'll just turn in these last couple missions, and then we'll get that last mission turned in and get back to some killings.
Caution, extend landing gear.
Did you hear me at all?
What's up?
Did you hear me at all?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, just didn't have nothing to add to that.
Nope.
Awkward silence. Whenever Misfit plays this game, awkward silences will occur.
Landing complete. Execute system shutdown. Enjoy your stay, Commander.
As far as that goes, Kashai. Rain says we need to get famous, lol. Well, getting famous, I guess, is kind of probably the only way to be able to eventually get funds in order to help get us to where we can produce better, more ranged content. Yeah, Rain says yep. So, famous. Kashai says I want to be famous. Alright, Kashai, you are famous. You realize that you just said you wanted to be a gay moose. Just saying. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, we kind of, I guess we kind of do. Fame isn't really what we're going for. Or at least, personally, fame isn't really what the thing is about. To be perfectly honest. But unfortunately, as we have seen and as many others have seen, in order to be able to do the type of content we want to bring you guys, want to bring viewers, we've got to go through the similar slow steps to becoming quote-unquote famous, or famous, to where that just seems to be how it works. You have to do these slow, progressive steps, and it might take a year, it might take 2 years, some people might take 6 or 7 years, or whatever. It may take a long time, but as long as we're still willing to keep going through this, then yeah, eventually we'll be able to do the type of content that we really want to bring to you guys, not just gaming. As much as video gaming commentary, video gaming in general is fun for us and we enjoy doing it together, we enjoy bringing these types of videos to you guys, there are other things we do, each of us, I'm sure, want to be able to do eventually. So we want to be able to get the supplies to be able to do certain things. Rain says, I want to be a millionaire so friggin' bad. But, that's also, I guess, in another way, that's to any of you viewers or people who might be watching this video later, for Jens to, I guess, know to just keep trying. Even if your videos aren't getting a lot of views, like, you can probably go through our videos and see we don't get a lot of views at one time, but over time we do. But, you know, anyway, as I was saying, it's just that, you know, it seems like we're going nowhere sometimes. I will admit that. It seems like we're going nowhere no matter what we bring out. But we went from 70, being stagnated at 70-something subscribers to now having 85 subscribers in just this month of October alone. We've been stagnant at 70-something subscribers for a while because we hadn't been making content a lot. And so once we started actually trying to make more comments, yeah, as Rain said, in 2 weeks, we went from being stagnant to actually gaining subscribers, gaining people wanting to watch our stuff. So to me, that tells me that all we need to do is just keep going, keep trying, even if it doesn't look like we're doing any bit of good. As long as we're making those 85 subscribers happy or having them enjoy what we're doing, then yeah, as Kashai stated, who knows what the future holds. So, to any younger young YouTubers or wanting to be YouTubers that watch this video, either now or in the future, yeah, you call it a message from the entire group of Monster Paws to just keep trying, keep doing what you're doing, keep enjoying what you're doing. Once you lose that passion for doing it, that's when you should probably stop. And if you still have the passion to do it, if you still have the want to, the drive, then keep going. Even if you just have like 10 subscribers, if you know you're getting people enjoying your content, then why not continue making it? Because eventually it might land you into being able to do bigger and better things. Only time can tell.
Yup. Speaking of, now we're pulling into Maine's Inheritance in the Nemgla system, where I can do that one mission I was mentioning earlier, because in this game there's 3 major factions. There's the Federation, the Empire, and the Alliance. Myself personally, I've always been a fan of the Empire, because they got cooler looking ships. But with the Empire and the Federation, you can increase your ranking with them to gain access to different unique ships and access to some of their core systems. Like ranking with the Federation will actually get you into the Sol system, or, you know, our solar system. Because of the whole faction divide, that area is locked off until you've gained some rank with them.
Rain says I'm a fan of the Stormcloaks.
That's kind of what the Empire is, in a way.
I have no idea what a Stormcloak is. I don't really play a lot of spacey games.
Well, the Stormcloaks are from Skyrim.
I don't play that either.
Yep.
That team with, Rain says that team was Stormtroopers. Kashai says LOL.
But yeah,
I don't really play Skyrim either, so...
But yeah, with that, you get these rankings right here. You can see the 4 symbols on the left-hand side. They correspond to the different playstyles of the game. There's combat, trade, and exploration. And then there's the CQC, which is kind of something, sadly, nobody does. Speaking of, if anyone ever wants to join me in a little bit of a CQC tournament, just leave a comment here on the videos. I'd love to get back into some of that shit. But with no one playing, the servers are kind of dead. But as you notice, I've got 100% in the Squire ranking there under Empire, and also under the Federal Recruit. Basically, once you hit that threshold, you've got to basically pray to RNGesus that you'll get a mission that's going to actually let you rank up. And any missions you do after you hit the 100 do carry over.
Rain says, yeah, Stormcloaks have Stormtroopers and they run around in giant mech suits fighting aliens from deep sea. Shai says, Ulfric Stormcloak for President 2020.
Hell yeah. A true son of Skyrim.
I'm sure he is.
Make the Nords great again.
Oh god. And I will always fight you in all that you do.
But one of the good things is that ranking does carry over if you hit the rank up but aren't lucky enough and get the randomly selected mission.
Shai says that's 100% accurate for sure. Trust me, I'm an engineer. Rain says Fusroda. You know, a parody of that would be Fool's Roll Die.
Ooh, you touch my fuso da.
Oh, that's what
My dragon shout.
Kashai just said. Oh, you touch my Fusro Da.
My would not guest. Tra la 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 la. No?
That sounded like a mixture between something I don't know and Zelda. Rain says, I will never unhear that. What? Oh, you touch my fusoda. My wood not cuss. At least I'm not up to the mic doing that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. At least Misfit's not doing it in his papyrus voice.
Oh, yes.
Damn it. No, I meant what Kashai was saying.
Actually, I was going more for a metaton there.
No, I'm saying that, you know, what Kashai was singing or typing in chat, doing it in Papyrus's voice. Rain will definitely never unhear that one. Rain says it's time to stop. Kashai says, Zawarudo. Woo!
And now back to Calnero. Because hopefully by now they're not so pissed that I murdered some people. Of course, they might still be sore on that, and that's their own problem.
I will always miss you, Mr. Space Policeman. I didn't mean to kill you, but the pirates were in the way, so I accidentally shot you. Phoenix says, Yari Yari does it.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You really made the grade. And I somehow forgot the rest of the lyrics. God damn it.
I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Hold on.
The world can be one together, cosmos without hatred, stars like diamonds in
I got a better
our eyes.
one. I got a better one.
Yeah.
Ground control to Fox McCloud. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can sing it though. I'm gonna sing it on stream. Do, 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 do. Ground control to Fox McCloud. Ground control to Fox McCloud. Sure, your dad is dead, but probably he'd be proud. Ground control to Fox McCloud. Commencing a launch, I'll count aloud.
Okay, so right now we're gonna hunt for this pirate dude.
Fancy scarf you like to wear.
Ah, excellent. He already showed up.
I know. Try a somersault and use the boost to get through.
This actually makes me happy. The guy showed up that I was actually trying to hunt down.
Yep.
So I can kick his ass.
While I was singing Star Fox.
So I'm just gonna scan him. So I'm just gonna scan him and get that bounty. Go for the extra credit.
Kishai says goodbye, Moon Man.
Plus he's only in a vulture, so he'll be pretty easy to take out.
Stop singing about fucking Moon Men! Kishai says, oh boy, here I go killing again. But yeah. Misfit's got both headphones on, so when he's in like stuff like this, he can't hear me, so I don't think he even noticed.
No, I heard, and I saw everything that's in chat already. I'm just focused on this. Come on, get back here, ya pricky.
Is your dad listening to Toronto?
I have no fucking clue what he's listening to.
Because I hear the dun, 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 dun. Toronto, come on in, come on in. Dun, 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 dun. I like him, I'm literally hearing that from you.
And there we go. That's one asshole drop.
Shai says, lasers!
Let's see if he dropped anything worth a damn. His bounty was kind of pissed, but at least this mission gives me almost 1,000,000 credits, so that makes up for it.
Okay. Is there anything useful in the wreckage of a man? When you've blown him up in space, I don't see nothing at all.
This one I could use.
We stay here very long. So I'm gonna grab what little I can and go. I can only make short burst songs, I'm sorry. I'm not good at full-length music. And there Misfit goes, making sure the sun is in view again. You know what to tell you not to look at the sun. Straight dead ahead, but in space for some odd reason you can't help but look at it. So close and yet so far. This flaming ball of fire is your desire to be blind, my friend. 'Cause in space, wouldn't you think that staring at the sun could probably burn your entire body up, my friend? Tell me, why do you persist on staying so close to a giant ball of fire and death for folks? I think Misfit died inside from that.
And it looks like we're coming up on the last half hour.
Yay! Which means
Patreon announcements.
Patreon announcements, yes.
Yes.
Yes. We have October 2017 Patreon of $5 pledge, which is done by Done Right, October 12th.
They done right.
Yep, they done right.
Hell yeah.
So thank you to Done Right, our nice subscriber / Patreon.
And for anyone interested in supporting Monster Paws beyond just subscription or clicking the little notification bell, we do have our Patreon info on our channel page. It's up in the banner.
Shai says Hell the Dawn.
Be sure to give it a look if you feel like it.
Yep. And yep, hail the dawn, for he done right.
Hail the dawn.
Rain is so going to kill us. Jai says I stand by it. She is so going to kill us because of us making obvious pun. Obvious pun is obvious. I can't help it. Obvious puns are easy.
Yup.
Holy shit. Apparently there's a lot of people doing Elite Dangerous today.
Probably because of the new community goals that have come out recently. Like I mentioned in the last stream, there have been the all the content that's been going on with the Thargoids, including the community goals, where they've been developing new anti-Thargoid weapons. The most recent project for that just finished up. It was basically a new cannon-type weapon, as well as the multi-cannon that came out. And that's one that's being worked on right now is just a regular direct cannon weapon. Plus, there's also a new, basically, optional hardpoint thing that you can slot in that stops the Thargoids from disabling all of your systems. So, that way, you actually have a chance against them.
Jai says, I can sense Rain's cringe from here. I am definitely going to die. Rip, Bat Death by Kitty Claus. I shall sing the song of your people. That was it. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry.
This is your song. It isn't very long.
Yep. This is your song. It's not very long. That's it. This is a song for you. We don't know much to do. So we'll play fanfare and bid you adieu. 'Cause this is a song for you. 'Cause we don't know what else to do. So we'll keep on repeating this same verse again and again.
Now we'll land over here one more time.
And that will be the end of you. Jai says that is a fast orbit. Holy butt whistles, Batman. If I'm going to curse, I may as well be creative.
This is true, might as well. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
He finds an actual holy butt whistle?
Oh, yeah. Could be problematic, but hey, could also be fun.
As long as you like a whistle up your ass. Then you can definitely blow it out your ear. And your rear. You'd probably blow it out your ear because you wouldn't have many other holes to blow it out of.
Kinky.
if you got a freaking flute up your toot.
A flute up your toot.
Yep.
Copy that.
Well, like you said, if you're going to say something, might as well be creative. Shice's ninjas.
Let's try thinking creatively.
Green is not a creative color because
Fuck
she
you.
doesn't know what to do with green.
Green is not a creative color.
Yeah, because she's a notebook. All she is black and white. So what does she know about color?
Not a creative color. Fuck
Which is
you.
also weird because when you think about it, doesn't her hair have green yarn in it?
I believe so.
So doesn't that make her uncreative?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Do I even want to know
To the
why there's like
theory.
a flash of a female?
Apparently I had a sex change that I didn't know about.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I didn't know about it. Okay, so I got that one mission done and over with, so let's head out to a conflict zone real quick. And then I guess we'll just wrap up the stream with some of that.
Yep, that's 7:37.
So, last 20 minutes, might as well kill some fuckers.
Yeah. Is it raining in space?
Nah, that's just dust moving by.
Well, the way you had your ship for a moment, it literally looked like it was raining in space.
Yeah, that's because I was moving up. So, anything that was catching light is moving relatively down.
That actually brings a question. Can it rain in space?
Not exactly.
I mean, well, it can. There's clouds in space.
Sort of, but those are more like collections of dust or stellar gases. Potentially, it could rain in space if there was enough heat in one particular area, but for that you need also a small concentration of cold where it could cool and condense, but for rain to fall you also need some sort of particle, like dust or something. So potentially it could rain in a nebula, I guess, but it would be pretty unlikely. Because with no atmosphere around it to maintain it, it would just sort of slowly vaporize or freeze. But it is one thing to think about.
Well, it just kind of made me wonder because you see all those clouds in this game. It's like, okay, so can it rain in space?
Okay, it looks like they're with the Calnero crew, which is a mostly pirate faction that I used to have some missions to take them out a while ago. Maybe I'll run into some more, but for now, I'm gonna kick their asses. Because fuck them and their eyebrows.
They have eyebrows?
Probably.
But you don't know.
Nope. But most people usually have eyebrows.
But what if they're not a person? What if they're some kind of alien species?
Well, then I have to kill them because they're different.
Racist.
Only if it pays good. Got my Don Imus swag going on here. If you get that reference, you're too old.
What? Don what?
Don Imus. He used to be a ESPN sportscaster, but he got into a lot of shit because he said some very fucking racist things.
Ah. Well, I never watched ESPN, so I would never know.
This was back when we were like between 10 and 12.
Well, still, I never watched it, so I would never know anyway, no matter how old I was. You know?
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, I also didn't watch the news. I still don't watch the news.
Well, there's nothing to watch. It's all boring. mostly reruns, to be perfectly honest. Which is kind of weird to say about the news, is that it's reruns.
And it's pretty much become like the linear.
That's one motherfucker down.
You know, the news has become very linear, because whenever I hear my grandparents or family talk about the news, it's always the same, it's always pretty much the same shit. It's like, oh yeah, you won't believe what happened in the news today. Did someone die? Well, yeah. Did someone get put in jail? Yeah. Did some celebrity get spotlighted? Yeah.
Magic.
Did they throw random pictures of puppies to keep you from being all that upset with all of the current bad shit happening in the world? Yeah. Did they blame everything on the president? Kinda. Okay then. Reruns. But no, it's a different person every time. It's still the same shit. It's like, wait, tell me when they actually start reporting news. But they are reporting news, right? News that down the lane you find out had more to the story. Because they only enticed you with the, oh my god, child got murdered today. Why did he get murdered? Well, it turns out it was a fatal accident, not an exact murder. But they lured you in with the fact that you thought it was murder. Because says history repeats itself. The Alamo was George Bush's fault.
Basically.
So yeah, that's pretty much how the news runs. So after a while, you know, everyone, all my family's saying, well, when you get older, you'll watch the news. Why? If it's all the same shit all the damn time, with weather and sports news going in between all of that shit, why would I watch it? I learn more from talking to people and finding things out, facts on the internet, than I do from watching the news. Hell, believe it or not, I've actually told my grandparents things that were happening in the world that they didn't know about it because the news didn't cover it.
Because it wasn't good enough to sell papers.
Exactly. So my grandparents were just like, I didn't know that happened? Yeah, it happens all the time. Just like when I told them about this art thief that was going on like different media sites of people who were in, was like claiming that this one person's character belonged to them. And get this is apparently the reason they gave why the character and all its art belonged to them. Because they wanted it. That was their reasoning. And my grandma was like, what is this, a 5-year-old child on the internet? And I'm like, probably. That happens all the fucking time. It gets to the point to where any media you create, if you're the original 100% creator of it, you've got to copyright that shit out the wazoo. Because of people like that. Or the whole scandals that's been having, you know, would that happen with some YouTubers, you know? Them getting hacked and bullied and stuff and shit like that. I told my grandmother about that sometime when I was still living with them, and they were just like, wow. Why didn't the news cover this? Because it wasn't good enough. People get bullied and trolled on the internet every single day, but the news don't cover that shit until somebody dies.
Yep. Not until it sells a paper.
Yep. Shai says, news is clickbait. I get my news from a reliable source, the Wii News channel.
Hell yeah.
Probably more reliable than the real news channel. Because yeah, it has to be extremely big and almost global before the news will cover it. Did you know that the only time that my small hometown was put in the news was during a couple of years ago during that friggin' ice storm? Because the entire town was literally in ice. To where we couldn't go anywhere or at least not very far. And most of us didn't have electricity, water, or anything for a week. My family didn't have it for 9 days. And the news was talking about it like it was over already. Because we'd heard from family. And then within the next couple of weeks, I went to a store, and on the little TV, apparently they decided they were still going to talk about the incident of the ice storm. And it's like, dude, you try and talk about it like it's over with already when it's still happening, and now that it's over with, you're just not going to shut up about it. It's like, no offense, but some of us actually lived through that one. I think we are a more reliable source on what actually went around. Jai says George Bush was in office when the Wii came out.
That means he's responsible for it.
Okay, then. And I'm just saying, you know, the more reliable sources are the people who actually lived through these events. You know, the news likes to play it up. Oh, excuse me.
Now, right now, I'm just collecting a little bit of the aftermath here. A few good materials got dropped, so I gotta collect those. I'm basically just hanging out over here doing that while I wait for the my shields to regenerate, because I used up all my shield cells.
Shai says I'm voting for Will Smith.
I wouldn't.
Wait, is Will Smith actually...
I think there was a thing where he was gonna.
Are you serious?
It worked for Trump, didn't it?
We will not speak of that for him, please. Leave the poor potato people person alone.
Hail the carrot in chief.
Yep. Faces, hell yeah. Anyway. She'll vote for Will Smith. I just find it funny, you know, I understand that some famous people, like actors, have ended up, you know, like mayors and stuff like that, like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
He became a mayor of, what was it, California?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Governor of California.
Governor of California, sorry.
Actually, as a matter of fact, this old Trundle isn't really the first time a celebrity's become president. I mean, perfect example is Ronald fucking Reagan. He was an actor long before he got into politics.
Yeah. But no, it's just wondering why, Kashai says everyone's running for president. Now I am. I'm running under the Halloween party.
Hell yeah!
This is Halloween, pumpkin scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene, trick or treat to the neighbors die of fright.
La 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 la
la la.
This is copyright, this is copyright.
I don't give a shit, it's my favorite song. It's technically not when you sing it. That's what I don't know. I don't know. YouTube has mistaken my voice twice and copyright stricken me doing covers or karaoke versions of two songs. And they literally thought they mistaken my voice for someone else's, apparently. Twice.
My view on it is, if you're singing a very shit version of it, they can't really get you on copyright.
But if you sing good, then they're just like, oh no, you're actually the person, you're actually, you know, you're stealing the real person's song. No, that was my voice. I can prove it. You want me to prove it? Call me up. I'll sing it for you, dudes.
Yeah, call me up. I'll fucking fight you, damn it. And on that note, it has now been about 2 hours, so I think we're gonna end the stream right here.
Yeah. It's about time to stop.
So, yeah, thanks everyone for joining me on the second episode of Sidewinder Sunday, along with UV here.
And if you want to see more of our content, please remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Make sure you get notified of all further streams and video uploads. And not to mention that we will have our Patreon link in the description below, but we also have the Patreon link as a nice little tiny little badge on the top on the bottom right corner of the banner. So if you want to check out our Patreon, either click that or click the link below.
Yep. And on that note, we'll see you next time.
And don't forget Kashai, or also known as Elric Redmond Bookfarm, is going to be doing Resident Evil 4 streaming tomorrow after the upload, sometime about an hour or so after the video upload of Creepy Reading Monday goes up.
Yep.
For another creepypasta by him.
And after that, all streams will continue as normal. We'll be continuing the Birth by Sleep stream on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, and
This is at 5:30.
Yep, on Monday. And as for me, Sidewinder Sunday will always be streamed by at latest 6 p.m.
Might want to give
on Sunday.
Might want to give them the Central Pacific, whatever.
Well, that you can just look up. Everybody knows fucking Central Time. At least in the U.S. It's GMT -5 if you're feeling especially adventurous.
Kishai says, "Mwahaha," and with that, see ya.
Bye-bye.